grand opening. Okay, but let's go ahead and see what happened next. Let me see. We are on the 20th. Sorry about that. I think I scrolled too high. So here we just received our inventory. All right. Now Albert submits an order for Great Restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do here?
Do you want me to do that too, since it's just the one thing?
Sure. Whatever you'd like.
Okay. Okay. I will. Let's see. So this is just an order that he's putting in.
Okay.
So we are just going to go ahead and go and add it to our subsidiary ledger under the commission expense.
Good. So commissions. Here we are.
Yep. And so we're only going to put the customer name, which is Great Restaurant. Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
And then our invoice number is going to be 104.
Okay.
And our sales amount is $556.05.
Okay, so
And that will be all
5506.
that we will place on there until it goes out.
Perfect. Okay. So now that we've updated Albert's little commissions, right, we are aware that he's going to make sure that he gets the sale done. So now we can move on to our grand opening sales.
All right. So 20% off. We sold 65 regular medium coffees for $171.14.
Okay.
We sold 89 cups of Supreme coffee, medium size, equaling $221.61.
Okay.
We sold 5 ceramic coffee mugs for $34.95, bringing our subtotal to $427.70. 20% discount is $85.54. Sales tax at 8.25% equals $28.23, bringing our total to $370.39.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to start with our general journal.
Okay.
Because we are dealing with sales, we're going to start with our checking account for
Okay.
our first, because that's where we need to deposit the sales.
Good.
Below that, we need to include our sales discount.
Okay, good. Because it's a contra account.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then continuing below that, indented, we're going to include all of our sales that were made that day. So we got our sales of medium regular coffee.
Okay.
And then below that one, we have our sales of our medium supreme coffee. And then we have the sales ceramic coffee mugs.
Okay.
Excuse me. And then below that, we have to have our sales tax payable.
Good. We have to remember we have some sales tax that we have to do. Good.
Okay, so we can start at the top and I'll give you the account numbers to bring them all the way down.
All right.
So checking is going to be 10,100. Sales discount is 46,000. Medium regular coffee is 4,300. Supreme is 4,450. Ceramic mugs is 4,150.
Good.
And sales tax payable is 27,000.
Good.
All right. So we'll start with the checking. Under the debit column, we're going to have the total sales, which was the 370.39.
370.39.
And then our sales discount was $85.54. So that's our 20%.
Good.
And then we're going to move over to the credit column. For the medium coffee, it was $171.14. The Supreme coffee is $221.61. The ceramic coffee mugs came to $34.95. And then our sales tax payable was $28.23.
All right, let's double check if they match on both sides.
I showed them both as $455.93.
Ah, come on. $455.93 is correct. Okay, good. So they do match on both sides.
Awesome. Okay, so one last thing we have to do, we have to make our note that it was our in-store sales for our grand opening with the 20% discount.
Okay. Oops, in store. Okay.
All right, and while we're here, let's go to our deposit portion.
Okay.
And we're just gonna put in the $370.39 from the sales.
$370.39.
39.
Okay. Since I generally say at the end of each day, go ahead and deposit everything because we're at the end of the day because the next day is the 21st. So you can go ahead and
Got it.
do it.
So we'll put 6/20 for the date, because that's the deposit date, and then. So
Excuse
our
me.
deposits is gonna be, did somebody sneeze? Bless you.
Yes, yes, thank you.
The total is gonna be $434.27 that we're gonna be depositing for the day.
Good.
All right. So now we finished our journal, we finished our deposit. So now we're gonna go to our ledger. And we are going to go right down. We're gonna start with our checking account
Okay.
under our assets. So we're gonna put the date, which is June 20th,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be sales deposit, or at least that's what I've been writing.
Sales deposit, that's fine.
Okay, and then it's gonna be general journal 8.
Ooh, yes, we just finished 8. Good.
Yes, this was the last one. Oh, and the amount, I'm sorry, is $370.39.
Okay, bringing
Bringing
your,
our total to $407.73.
good, we're back up in the positives.
Yay! All right. Next, we're gonna go to our sales discount, which is going to be under our revenues, all the way at the bottom. Well, almost.
Something happened, I can't hear her.
It sounds like you went into microphone mode.
No,
Can't hear you
nope.
very well, a little bit.
It's the same as always.
Okay.
No.
All right, that's fine. We could barely hear you, but we could still hear you though. Okay, so sales discount.
Yep, sales discount, and it's gonna be for the 20th of June. The description or item is gonna be grand opening sale, 20%. And then it'll be again, general journal number 8.
Okay.
And under the debit column, it's gonna be $85.54,
Good.
bringing our total to $332.31.
Good.
All right. Now we're going to move to our sales, which is, hold on, let me look at my numbers. Staying in the same, we're gonna stay in the same column, or the
Okay.
same tab.
All right.
And we are gonna go up to the medium regular coffee. We're gonna put the date, June 20th, was 86 cups. General Journal 8. And then the amount again is $171.14, bringing our total to $660.68.
Good. All right. Good.
All right. So we're gonna scroll down and go to our medium supreme coffee sales.
Medium supreme. Here I am.
Again, 620 for the date. This one we sold 89 cups.
89 cups.
Yes, ma'am. General Journal number 8. And under the credit column, it's going to be $221.61, bringing our total to $854.07.
8546. Oh, did you say 60? Wait, what?
No, 0707.
Perfect.
Yep. And then we're going to scroll up and we're going to go to our ceramic coffee mugs.
Got it.
Okay. And again, it's going to be the 20th of June. We sold 5 mugs. General Journal number 8. Under the credit column, it's going to be $34.95, bringing our total balance to $271.56.
56.
I heard 54.
9 plus 5
Oh, you know
is
what? I
4.
heard something right here. Hang on. I see it. I see it. I did this right. Oops. There we go. I don't know why I had the one above it as 61 for the change instead of 59. I don't know what I did.
Okay. Were you able to you were able to see it though?
Yeah, and it brought it to the 271.54.
Perfect.
I have the same thing now.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay. So now we finished that. So last we have to go and do the sales tax payable,
Okay.
which is going to be under our liabilities. And it is kind of, I guess, down towards the bottom.
Yes. 620.
So the date, we haven't been putting a description in because it's just sales tax.
Yeah, it's general. It's basic information. You would only charge sales tax if it's in store.
Right. And then the amount is the $28.23,
23 cents.
which is going to bring our total to $109.67.
109.67. Good.
All right, got that one right. And these are in store, so I think that's it for that portion of it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then do you want me to go and do the additional for the cups used, or do you want somebody else to do that?
It's up to you. If you want to just finish it up, you can.
Do
Cause
it.
all right. So here, so because of this little journal area, you definitely don't have enough space to complete your next transaction. However, that is definitely enough to put in a transaction. So you want to make sure that you block it off by drawing a line. Okay, so shape. I'm going to do the line tool from this empty square all the way to the bottom of my credit square. All right. And I'm going to make it
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
When I've seen you do this, and so I obviously this is the right way. But my question is there any reason why you guys people in general, not you, but they just don't go in and just delete those rows.
Okay, so I mean, if you can delete the rows, you can obviously insert the rows too. Yeah, so there's a few things that you can and can't do because like yes,
Valid point.
see this, anybody could just move the line over and just draw over it. But again, it's honestly something that at least if you can recognize that there's something going on here, at least you'd
Right.
be able to recognize it, right? No one else would be able to recognize it because they're not the one that's entering this in. Now, this is rule of thumb if you're doing manual entrance, you know, when you're entering it manually. General rule is you need to cross that extra space out in case someone tries to place something in there. But in this case, I'm just doing what is a rule for accountants to try to keep you to minimize as much fraud as possible or, you know, fraudulent transactions.
I was just wondering. I mean, I knew that there was a reason, and like you said, the sad thing is if people are going to do bad stuff, they're going to figure out a way one way
No,
or another.
exactly.
Exactly. Especially with like people, the higher ups are trying to be like, they're very, very cautious
Right.
about this. Yes, yes.
Well, because and here's a question to you about this too. Can you? I know there's ways you can lock a page so nobody can make any changes except for you. Can
Yes.
you do that?
Yes, you
Or
can. However,
then
it's
nobody
a
else?
very, very tedious process because every time you lock your or protect them, we call protect your
Yeah,
sheets.
I forget I forget what the
Um,
proper name is.
yeah, it's actually a process because you have to first lock it, then you have to select which page, and then you have to lock it
Right.
again. So the only problem is because we're using a flowing and constant, you know, workbook. You can
Yeah.
only lock it at the very, very end
And oh, gotcha.
because it's gonna be a hassle to keep locking and unlocking and unlocking.
Unlocking.
Yes, every single day.
I see.
Yes. So for this case, because you are doing this for practice purposes only,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Okay.
then yes, you can protect your sheets. That is yes, but again, if someone on the other end knows how to unprotect your sheets,
Unprotect. Yeah. Then it doesn't
at
matter.
the end of the day, no matter where you come into this, every single application you use, and that's exactly why we use,
Undone.
yes, can be undone. Especially when you're doing QuickBooks. QuickBooks, you have password protection. If
Right.
someone knows that password,
Yeah. They're logging in as if they're you, so nobody would notice.
exactly.
You're getting in trouble for it.
Exactly. So with that being said, yeah, unfortunately, there's no way that you can just completely lock everything up unless you're physically writing it in. But of course, if you're going to write everything in with a pen and paper, you're going to be screwing up so much and you can't white out or anything. You can't even scratch it out. You have to start your journal all over again. So,
I have a question. So basically, on the locking of the screen, it doesn't work like the Google Docs, which you can pretty much select the settings of views, as in someone that writes, someone that just sees it. It doesn't work with the locking of the screen in here in Excel.
Excel, yes, you can. You can make it a read-only file. If you're sending this to other people, yes, you can create this as a read-only file. So as in someone when someone views it, they can't edit or anything like that. But again, this is of course like there's always ways around it. You can't really lock everything until you're completely done with this book.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dig
Mhm.
it.
Okay. And especially with protection sheets, you protect one sheet that of course there's other sheets that you can unprotect, but because I'm using this all on one sheet, it's if you lock just this sheet right here, you're locked this
Yeah.
one too. So
Okay.
that's
Gotcha.
that's the bad part.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So here we are now on this section. So let's go ahead and finish up our inventory. So take it away, Michelle.
All right. So we're gonna do our in-store use. We use regular coffee, a
Mm-hmm.
total of 7.5 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And our supreme coffee, we did a total of 8 pounds.
Okay.
So we'll go to our journal and put in all of our accounts first.
All
And then
right.
we'll go to our worksheet and get our numbers.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay. So our date is 6/20.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna be doing a cost of goods sold, regular coffee for our first account. And then our second one is gonna be cost of goods sold, and that will be our supreme coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And then below that, we're gonna indent and we're gonna have our regular coffee and our supreme coffee for our inventory.
Good. And I'll just throw it in here. In
In-store use.
store use. Okay. So my account numbers are going to be, before we get the numbers,
So your regular coffee is gonna be 550. Your supreme coffee is gonna be 50/100. Your regular coffee is going to be 1/20/20. And your supreme coffee is going to be 1/20/40.
okay.
So we're gonna go to our inventory worksheet now.
Yes.
We're gonna start with our regular coffee.
Regular coffee.
Yep. We're gonna go under our cost of goods sold column. We're gonna put the date.
620.
Yep. And then it'll be under quantity 7.5. This is a moving average, so it's gonna be this one. I think it's this one. 1.60922420
Okay.
or 1.61
Mm-hmm.
equaling $12.07.
Okay.
Then we're going to go under our inventory on hand. We're gonna subtract the 7.5 pounds from the 204.5 pounds, which is gonna leave us with 197 pounds. And then we're gonna take the 329.09 and we are going to subtract the 1207 from that. Oops. Giving us a total of 317.02,
31702. Good.
which we're gonna divide by the
Hold on.
197.
Don't move off. Oh, can you unblack your thing there? I was typing into the wrong line and messed up my numbers.
All
I'm
right.
so sorry.
No worries.
I
Got
want to
you.
put it back before I black it out. Sorry. 4.
Remember, if you're going to put something back, enter it and then Control Z.
Oh.
Yes, that's to undo.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done. Sorry.
No worries. No worries.
All right, so that brings our new cost to 1.60922385.
Good. Perfect.
Okay.
So we haven't made any purchases of inventory yet. So that's why right now all the transactions, they're all going to be consistent of the $1.60, 9 cents into whatever, right?
Right.
So
Right.
the minute we receive another batch of inventory for regular coffee, this is all going to change.
Okay.
Okay, so again, we sold a total of $12.07. So now we are on Supreme Coffee.
All right, so now we're gonna go to our Supreme Coffee. And we're gonna put in our date, 6/20.
I think we
This
used
one was, what?
You go ahead.
Oh, keep going. Okay, sorry. Our Supreme coffee was 8 pounds that we sold
Good.
or used
Mhm.
rather. Sorry, used. We are using first in, first out. So our cost per item is going to be $1.80.
Oh,
Which, sorry, I have to put all my formulas. I was ahead before.
that's okay. I just realized that too.
All right, so that brings our total to $14.40.
Nice. Okay.
All right. So now we need to really quickly adjust our inventory. So we're going to take the 83.5 and we're going to minus the 8 from that, which gives us a total of 75.5 pounds left and a total cost of $135.90.
Good.
Okay. So now we're going to go back to our general journal and record our amounts for our cost of goods. So our regular coffee was $12.07 and our Supreme coffee is $14.40. And to adjust our inventory, we have to duplicate those numbers under the credit side.
Good.
All right. So that's done. That's done. Is that? No. And that's it, right? No.
Once we complete the journal, what's always after the journal?
We have to do the subsidiary.
No,
Oh,
not the subsidiary.
so we did the journal, we did the ledger.
We did the journal again. What comes right after the journal? Always.
The ledger.
Yes. Because this is another entry that we just entered in.
You know why? Because I was thinking the inventory worksheet was it. That was the, never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
I think it was so many steps. And I was like, we already did the second step.
I know, right? It's like so many places. I can't remember.
Yes. Again, you guys are learning manual accounting, okay? Once you learn QuickBooks, you're just gonna be like, wow, forget about it.
All that other stuff.
Exactly.
Sorry about that. Okay,
No
so
worries.
we'll go to the general ledger.
Okay.
And we are going to go to the cost of goods tab.
Cost of goods.
Cost of goods sold, I should say.
Uh-huh.
And we are going to start with the regular coffee.
Got it.
So it'll be $6.20. And we used 7.5 pounds. We recorded this on general journal number 9. Don't forget to correct it.
We didn't sell another one.
What?
Hold on, I'm looking at my table. Didn't we sell another one? Did we forget to add a cost of goods sold somewhere?
So the last one yes, right here.
Well, we did. Where?
620. It was for the corner bookstore. Is that the one?
Yes, because I don't have records that I recorded that in here. Did I?
So
I journalized it, but I never recorded it to my ledger.
Which?
so 16. So we'll just do the 620 and the 1609, right?
Yeah. So we have to do 620. Yep, 620 and 6. Yep.
But what was our pound?
For the corner bookstore.
Yeah.
Corner bookstore was 10 pounds each.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So I sold 10 pounds here. We'll find out when we have our discrepancy in our trial balance coming up soon.
No worries.
We'll straighten that out. So 10
So wait,
pounds.
so which one did you, oh, so you just did the sold in there.
Yeah,
On
because
general
we
food. Okay, I
sold.
just want to make sure I have mine looking like yours. Yeah.
Okay, so 1207, and then this one was 1609. 1609. And then the next thing that we had,
1609. Okay, there we go.
and then the next one we have is going to be 1207. So we used 7.5 pounds at 1207. Huh. I'm trying to figure out why I didn't record this. All right, we'll find out.
Because I put it in the wrong place and we didn't. Wait a minute.
Do you guys have it on yours?
The other
No.
one's not there either for Supreme.
Okay.
So that would be me, because didn't I do that one?
I don't remember.
I don't remember at this point either, but
So-
I think so.
I just want to double check real quick on the regular coffee after you put everything in. Did you get 85.23 for the total amount owed?
85.23. Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that my numbers were right.
That's fine.
Yeah, me too.
So here we sold another 10 pounds.
Yeah.
And then we used another 8 pounds. Both general journal number 8.
Oh, wait.
The second one is general
Right.
journal 9.
Oh, yes. Thank you. So I got to fix this one up too. General journal 9. Okay, so here we are. So let me see. The cost was, I believe it was 18. And then the second one is 1440. So 18 and 1440. 18 and 1440. Bringing our total new balance to be 8910. Okay? So now we got to go keep track of our inventory to make sure that did we update our inventory. If we did, that's probably what we forgot to do.
Okay.
So inventory. So, oh, okay. So here we are. Regular coffee. No, we did not enter anything in for the 20th. Wow. Okay, so here we sold 10 pounds. And then we used 7.5 pounds.
Place, regular coffee. Where is the
Okay.
Okay.
So this was for, oh my gosh, I can't remember the amounts. 1609. 1609. And then the next one was 1207. All right. And that should bring our balance to be now 31702. Let's check our inventory worksheet. Is that correct? Regular coffee. Yep, 31702. So I guess we just forgot to put that in the ledger.
Oh my gosh. I could have swore we went in there. I don't know.
Me, I no, we all did because all of us have none of it
All right,
there.
well, I just
So
want to make sure, where are we here on the coffee? How many pounds are we doing? This is, there we go, that's what I want to
which
do.
one? Which one for regular coffee?
For the first one we missed, how many pounds sold was that? 10?
10.
Or
Mm-hmm.
10, okay. And that was still General Journal 8. And that was for,
Yes. Oh, sorry.
what was the amount?
It
Sorry.
was for 1609.
I'm in the wrong column. 1609.
Sorry, I was just double checking something real
There we go.
quick.
Okay.
And then we used
We used 7.5.
7.5, okay.
We recorded our invoice number 2 though. Mm, okay, I went too far. Inventory should be like, okay, right here. Okay, so regular coffee, I have a total of 317.02.
Yes, same here.
Okay,
Yep, me too.
all
Now.
right. Now we are at Supreme Coffee.
Goodness sakes.
396.80.
Okay, so here we sold another 10 pounds, and then we used another 8. General Journal number 8 and General Journal number 9. Okay, when we sold the 10 pounds, that was for $18, and we used 8, which was $14.40. So bringing our grand total to, what did you say, Michelle, it was?
Oh, sorry, I was looking at my total. I thought I had already put it in. I didn't. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind me.
364.40. And if we double check our inventory on hand, that is what we have. 364. Yep. So I would double check. I know it's a lot of stuff, but I would double
Right.
check to do the cost of goods sold again to the corner bookstore. And just check to see if the rest of your transactions are in there. So medium coffee cups, I'm pretty sure it's there. I have no idea. Actually, sorry, we're on the 20th. I guess I made a typo here too. 19. Okay, so here. You just, yeah, that's it. Yeah, we didn't even do that many transactions today. All right. Now that we've finished this we are, let me see what time it is right now. I'm thinking we should probably, I know, we should just end the day.
I'm pretty sure it's 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness. All right, but that's it then for the one we missed.
I think that is the only one we missed. We didn't do that many we didn't get very far with transactions.
Right.
So let's see what the next one is. It's to pay hired temps. You want to complete this one? Because the next part I'll talk about later. This is just paying a bill.
Oh, that's returns. Okay. I don't care. It's up to whoever.
Or do you just want to call it a day?
I thought we were at the trial balance. I was on the sheet. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, no. We still have one more day. That's why tomorrow is going to be the rest of these. And then tomorrow, if we don't finish on time, your homework is going to be the trial balance.
okay.
Okay? So it's up to you.
Fine.
Doesn't matter to me.
So
This-
it's just one transaction, right?
It's just one transaction. I
Just the
don't.
one, the pay
Yeah,
the higher temps?
we're just paying higher
Let's-
temps.
Let's give it a shot.
All right. Okay.
So, let me remove all this other stuff here. Now I'm gonna go today. I'm just looking at this page. All right, so we're on a new day, June
Yes, we are.
21st.
Yes, we
All
are.
right, so Friday, June 21st, we're gonna pay hire temps, a temporary help agency, one person, 3 days, 8 hours per day at $10.50 an hour.
All right.
Okay, so let's see here. And, okay, so first we're in the journal.
Yes.
Now, are we doing the, is it temporary labor expense?
Yes, temporary labor
Okay.
expense is going to be it. Yes, it's the only one that we have.
And then that is account number 60520.
60520.
Okay. And then it's just going to be checking or
Mm-hmm.
accounts payable.
We're paying them.
Paying them. Okay, so checking. 101,100. Okay. All right.
So pretty straightforward here. Our
Okay.
description says that we are paying for one person for 3 days, 8 hours per day, and $10 at $10.50.
Okay. So
So
this is
1050
three.
times 8 times
That's
3.
24.
Mm-hmm.
4 times $10. So that's $240.
240.
Wait. Oh, hold on.
$10.50.
Oh, $10.50. Sorry.
No
Okay.
worries.
So we have 8 hours
Uh-huh.
times 3. That's 24 hours, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So 24 times $10.50 is $252.
Good. $252 is our total that we're going to pay higher temps.
Okay.
Okay?
And then that will be the 252 in the checking category as well.
Okay. So here we're going to write check number.
Number, which we don't know yet. So we're going to go to the thingy, and it's the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Check number 1520, or what did I say? 252,
252.
and it is higher temps.
Mm-hmm. And it's for 1520.
And just put higher temps,
Mm-hmm. And then you can, I guess, put one.
and then one employee, right? The
Mm-hmm.
whole thing that's written there. One person, 3 days. Oops. 8 hours. Okay, so let's see here. So we are now then going to go to the ledger,
Ledger.
and we are going to, this is an expense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna look up here, 60520. Temporary labor expense, and 621. And now will we put the information here
Yeah.
that we kind of put in the notes, or no?
Mm-hmm.
Or just the check number so that if we
That
do
that works too, but the check number only tells you that it's $252.
Right, okay, so one
3
person still, all
Mm-hmm.
that stuff.
3 days, 8 hours, 1050, and then you can add the check number too, because you made a payment. Okay. Post reference.
That's 2009. And in the debit column is going to be the 252.
For the $252.
Right, okay, and then we are going to go to,
Our checking account. Mm-hmm.
let's use 100 and the assets. Okay. The date's the 21st. Check number 1520. And we don't have anything else to put in there, so we'll
Nope.
just do general journal 9. And in the debit column, or excuse me, credit column is going to be the 252, bringing us back down to $155.73.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so now we're going to the subsidiary.
Mm-hmm. We dealt with vendors.
A vendor, and let's see here. Here it is.
Higher temps. C, F,
There you are.
F, H. Higher temps. Here you are. So here's the same information.
We already have the information in the thingy. The first. Oh, we don't have an invoice number.
Okay. I'm going to also
Okay.
edit this information and write my check number in here.
Check number.
1520. No invoice. Post reference.
General journal 9.
No terms, obviously, because you're paying them.
Nope. Nope.
No bill was received either.
Nope. And just the payment of 252.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do our formula here. Okay. Okay. So it's in the 252 in the negative still.
You forgot to put the invoice amount.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we don't owe them anything anymore.
Right.
We
Okay.
did owe them, but now we don't.
Well, I was gonna say I didn't see that we got an invoice, so I didn't know.
Yeah, but because this is just a regular
We
expense.
still call it an invoice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, because we're paying an expense, not we're not paying a bill. We're just paying it as an expense.
And since this isn't our employee, we do nothing with anything else.
Absolutely correct. Yes, we don't do anything because
No tax.
they are an expense to our company.
Right.
All right.
And that is it.
And that is it for today. So tomorrow we'll talk about the next transaction. So with that, without further ado, you guys are free to go, and I shall see you guys tomorrow.
All right, have a good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.